Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Amir Nazir. Today is our communications second topic, which is importance of communication. In last topic we have discussed what is communication and what are the types of communication, what is the process of communication, and today we will discuss the importance of communication. And I hope that this topic will help you out to understand how communication is important for you. If you are the student or you are doing job somewhere, or even if you are doing your own business, or even if you are jobless and you want to get yourself in good company, so that obviously if you know the importance of communication and improve your communication skills, that will help you out to implement the effective tools of communication which you will learn from such videos and stuff. So let's go to the next slide. So yes, this is our table of content. What we are learning today, we are learning the importance of communication as a lifeblood of the organization, manager-employee relations, establishing effective leadership, basis for decision making and planning, and motivation and morale. If you understand these things and understand the concept which I am teaching you today, how communication is important in your life, uh, you will you will see the improvement in your performance, in your job, in your business, in your studies, and definitely it will help you out to get you to achieve your goal. So we are saying that communication is the lifeblood of organization. Why we are saying that? Obviously, every human needs blood inside his body, and that blood is, circulating inside the body and make us live. Similarly, in the organization lives through communication, because for the organization, communication is life and life is communication. You are communicating inside the organization, and it starts with birth and continues till that death. And every successful organization is built upon effective communication. If we are saying that this organization, this company, or this business is successful, so there must be some effective communication skills they have, and they are using that skills to achieve their goals and they become successful. And it establishes the relationship between the superior and the subordinate, और obviously the quality of the relationship. हर एक एम्प्लॉय का दूसरे एम्प्लॉय के साथ, चाहे वो उसका जूनियर हो, सीनियर हो, चाहे वो उसका बॉस हो, चाहे वो उसके अंडर काम करता हो, उनका जो रिलेशनशिप होगा कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स के थ्रू, that relationship requires some quality, and that quality revolves around the nature of communication. Why we consider communication as a blood of organization? In the organization, different people from different background, different religion, different faith, different viewpoints are working for the same goal. There are different communities working in one organization, so difference of opinions are there among the people, but because their goal is same, so they have to interact with each other. Obviously the goal of every company is to maximize its wealth, to maximize its sales, to maximize its production, to make pioneer in the industry, to make themselves uh, the the pioneer. They want to be the great one in the industry. So obviously they have all the companies have the same goal, and people working inside the company have different jobs to do. Someone will be working in accounts, some people will work in marketing department, some will work in production department, and so on. But their goal is same. Their goal is to serve the company, so that the company can easily achieve their targets, their goals. So obviously, um, if communication is skills is effective among the people, they will interact more effectively with each other. They set aside their differences, and they work for each other, and they will be more effective and efficient to complete their task which they have to perform, and then organization will get what organization wants to get. So obviously communication makes them great in the industry. So obviously, um, if you are a manager or if you are the employee, if you are the subordinate, you have to speak, you have to read, you have to write, and you have to listen, observe and supervise that all the media of communication. That's why we are saying that communication is the lifeblood of the organization and a key to success in our business career and our personal life as well. Uh, Now let's go to the next slide. Manager employee relation. Yes, it is very important thing. There are two types of people working inside the organization. Some are on managerial posts, some are working as the subordinates. So the relationship between the managers and the employee is very important because inside the organization, can employees should be motivated by the managers so that they will work more effectively and efficiently. If managers have expertise, if managers have, but managers don't have communication skills. Managers are very experienced. Managers know how to perform tasks, how to get the targets. But if they are poor, they have poor communication skills. It is very difficult or even impossible for the managers to make their employee motivated and make them effective and efficient to get the desired goal. So that's why success of the business depends on the manager-employee relations because communication is a key to management's effectiveness, and obviously inside the organization or outside the organization there is people-to-people communication, and obviously the purpose of communication is to bring about a change. So if management takes any decision, so employees should think that these decisions are the betterment for us, are for our betterment. So no person can effectively communicate with another person if their relationship is not so much strong of, or the understanding between the manager and his employee and employee is not there. If it is not there, so it is very difficult to um, to achieve the targets, to achieve the set targets. Obviously, the final test of all communication is whether it produces the desired result quickly or correctly. So communication is an idea transplant. It is the transplantation of the idea from manager to employee. Manager have to put the idea inside the employee's brain and make employees comfortable, and they should be confident. Employees should be confident that they can achieve the targets. So we are discussing establishing effective leadership. It is very important concept in communication. But before make a discussion on that slide, you should know what a leader is. What is the meaning of leadership, and then we will connect the leadership to communication. Leader, a leader is a person who has followers. The simplest definition is if you have bunch of people who follow you, whatever you say they act upon it. So basically you are leader and they are your follower, but it is not that simple. Basically there is a common goal among the people who follow you. You want to get the goal, you have some specific objective, and you lead them towards that objective. It's basically uh, leadership is basically the interpersonal influence. You are influencing their um, on them, and by means of communication process towards attainment of a specific goal. obviously a specific goal. uh, to get the specific goal, you lead them towards it. And a leader, obviously, um, a leader has formal or informal authority and power. A leader may be born, on born, by born, and or made by time, education, or training. Maybe you are a leader because you have, by birth, leadership skills. You may be a leader because uh, uh, your education is higher than others, or maybe you have trained to be leader. So there is any reason behind selecting you leader by them. But uh, the thing which is common among all the leaders is that they have effective communication skills, because they have to give the vision, they have to give the blur idea, the broad idea, the idea which covers the objective which you want to achieve, and then you lead them towards the objective. It is basically the teamwork, but you have to lead them. You may lead them by example or by act. You have to monitor them, you have to plan, you have to make the strategy, and that strategy you have to apply to and make them agree to do as per your strategy which you have developed, and achieve the specific goal. Suppose I am giving the example, Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, a great leader of our nation. He had a goal. He had a goal to achieve, to get the homeland, where Muslims can easily spend their lives according to the basic principles of Islam, and he influences other Muslims, millions and millions of Muslims, toward, and leads them toward that goal. So it was not very easy for the people to get their independence without any leader. If Qaid-e-Azam were not there, it was impossible to get our homeland. So obviously, leader is very important. Leadership is very important aspect of communication. If you want to be a leader, if you don't have any experience, or don't have any education, or you are not so much trained, but if you have effective communication skills, you can motivate your followers. You can make them a good plan. You can give them a vision. You can develop them to perform, to achieve your goal. And you can, obviously, you communicate with them, and you guide and lead and inform your followers, because you are the leader, and you require communication skills. And a manager is also a leader. In business, in organization, a manager is a leader. So as a leader, a manager conducts formal and informal meetings and conferences, and make plans and strategies to get the desired goals. So as a manager, leadership skills must be required, must be there inside you, and the most important skill is the communication skill. Basis for decision making and planning. uh, Obviously, a management is responsible to make decisions, and a good decisions require communication skill. How? Because management is responsible to perform four basic duties, which are planning, organizing, controlling, and activating, and which evolves around decision making. Obviously, managers have to plan to get the goals. They have to organize the resources which is required in the plan. They have to control. They should be good in controlling the resources, and activating. They have to motivate the employees to act according to the plan, to motivate them, to give them the reason uh, to act accordingly. So basically, all these dimensions are the basic functions of the management, and uh, Communication skills is required in all steps. In planning, obviously managers have to discuss the plan with the subordinates. Good communication skills is required there. Organizing with human resources, if they have to organize the human resources, so they have to be good in communication. Controlling, people are there to who are responsible to manage the resources, so the management or manager has to communicate with those people uh, uh, about uh, and discuss about the resources which they have, and or they have to be motivated by the manager. So activating the people, give them the reason to perform good, motivate them. Obviously motivation is required in the organization. If employees are motivated, they will be they will be working in a more positive work environment, and achievement of the goals will be much easier for the organization. So obviously decision, good decision um, is good for the organization. One decision can make or break the organization. So if and managers have to make decisions, or yes, so uh, managers should be good in communication skills, so that they can connect their planning with the organizing, controlling and activating dimensions. And a good decision, obviously good decision will be made, and that good decisions lead the management towards the goal, the objective of the organization. Motivation and morale, these two are very important, but there is the difference. Some people consider motivation and morale as same, but they are two different concepts. Morale is basically the individual's feeling, a person's feeling about their work. uh, ऑब्वियसली द फीलिंग ऑफ इंथोसियाज़म, एक बंदे के जो फीलिंग्स होती हैं एक अपने काम को लेकर, जोशो खरोश होता है, एक्साइटमेंट होती है, ईगरनेस होती है कि मुझे ये जो है ना काम करना है, ये जोशो खरोश होता है, ये मोरल होता है उसकी अपनी पर्सनल फीलिंग, व्हाट ही फील्स अबाउट हिज वर्क। अपने काम से खुश, अपने काम से नाखुश होना, अपने आप को दिलचस्पी के साथ, इंटरेस्ट के साथ काम करना, ये जो फीलिंग एम्प्लॉय की होती है ये मोरल होती है। मोटिवेशन इज़ बेसिकली गेटिंग दैम ड्राइव इनटू सम स्पेसिफिक डायरेक्शन। कोई हमें टारगेट अचीव करना है, हमें कोई गोल अचीव करना है, तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम एज अ मैनेजर हम क्या करेंगे, वी हैव टू गिव देम अ ड्राइव। दैट ड्राइव मे बी पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, मे बी कि हम उनसे कहें कि जी हम आपको ज़्यादा कमीशन देंगे, जो ज़्यादा सेल करेगा हम ज़्यादा कमीशन देंगे। तो और अगर ये भी कह सकते हैं कि अगर जो ये टारगेट अचीव नहीं करेगा उसको हम जॉब से निकाल देंगे। सो मोटिवेशन इज़ बेसिकली द प्रोसेस ऑफ गेटिंग द एम्प्लॉयज़ टू ड्राइव इन स्पेसिफिक डायरेक्शन, और वो ड्राइव हम कम्युनिकेशन के थ्रू करते हैं। और मोरल इज़ बेसिकली द फीलिंग। मोरल इज़ अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग कॉन्सेप्ट देन मोटिवेशन। मोटिवेशन तो अप एंड डाउन हो सकता है ना, कि जी जो है वो हमने जिसे हम किसी चीज़ को धक्का देते हैं वो तो कुछ शुरू में वो तेज़ी से आगे जाएगा, आगे जाके वो स्लो हो जाएगा, फिर हमें दोबारा धक्का देना पड़ेगा। तो बेसिकली मोटिवेशन इज़ अ कंटिन्यूस प्रोसेस, कि आपको वो करनी पड़ती है बार बार, ठीक है ना। कंटिन्यूटी इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। मोरल इज़ द फीलिंग, जोशो खरोश होना, ठीक है ना, अपने काम को लेकर इंथुसियाज़म और जो है एक्साइटमेंट और ईगरनेस, और ये सब चीज़ें जो है वो आपकी जो फीलिंग का पार्ट होती हैं। आप अपने काम को लेकर क्या फील करते हो, इट इज़ द मोरल। आपको कोई कितना भी मोटिवेट कर दे, इफ़ यू हैव नो फीलिंग अबाउट द वर्क। बहुत आसान सी एग्जांपल देता हूँ, जैसे एक गवर्नमेंट और सेक्टर में क्या होता है, अच्छी सैलरी दे रहे होते हैं, मेडिकल होता है, सब चीज़ें होती हैं, लेकिन उनका मोरल डाउन होता है। मोटिवेशन हाई होती है, हाई मीन्स कि उनको फाइनेंशियल बेनिफिट भी मिल रहे हैं, नॉन फाइनेंशियल बेनिफिट भी मिल रहे हैं। तो मोटिवेशन इज़ वेरी हाई बट मोरल इज़ वेरी लो। तो अब किसी का मोरल हाई होगा और मोटिवेशन, देखो दो सिचुएशंस हो सकती हैं कि मोटिवेशन और मोरल दोनों हाई हों या दोनों लो हों। बेसिकली अगर मोटिवेशन हाई होती है तो वो हाई मोरल को शो करती है, क्योंकि जब आप किसी भी इंसान का मोरल हाई होगा तो उसको मोटिवेट करना ईजी होगा, ठीक है ना। सो हायर मोटिवेशन लीड्स टू हायर मोरल, और अगर किसी का मोरल ही लो होगा तो उसकी मोटिवेशन भी लोअर होगी, उसकी मोटिवेशन उसको ड्राइव करना बहुत मुश्किल होगा। तो हाई मोरल जिसका होगा उसकी मोटिवेट करना आसान होगा, इसीलिए हायर मोरल लीड्स टू हायर मोटिवेशन लीड्स टू हायर मोरल। और अगर लोअर मोटिवेशन अगर किसी का होगा तो उसकी मोरल भी लोअर ही होगा। मतलब ये कि देयर इज़ अ डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन बिटवीन द मोटिवेशन एंड मोरल। कम्युनिकेशन प्लेस अ सिग्निफिकेंट रोल इन मोटिवेटिंग द एम्प्लॉयज़ एंड मेक देम मोरल हाई। हाई मोरल के लिए या हाई मोटिवेशन के लिए आपको हाई अच्छी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स चाहिए। तो जिस कंपनी के एम्प्लॉयज़ का मोरल हाई होता है वो कंपनीज़ बहुत ज़्यादा तरक्की करती हैं, बहुत ऊपर जाती हैं, ठीक है। तो ये कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ें मैंने डिस्कस की। बहुत सारी चीज़ें इसमें ऐसी हैं जो मैंने नहीं डिस्कस की, बिकॉज़ एक वीडियो के अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा किसी चीज़ को डिस्कस करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है, और ये बहुत इस पर पूरी पूरी बुक्स लिखी गई हैं। आप मज़ीद इसको एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं इंटरनेट के थ्रू और बुक्स के थ्रू। बट आई होप कि आपको बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग मैंने दे दी, बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट मैंने दे दिया, और अब मज़ीद इसको आप एलेबरेट अगर आप चाहते हैं कि करें तो आप उसको सर्च कर सकते हैं और मुझसे कांटेक्ट करके भी आप इस पर डिस्कशन कर सकते हैं। तो ये थी हमारी आज की वीडियो, उम्मीद है आपको पसंद आई होगी। सो दिस इज़ द एंड ऑफ द सेशन, इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन। इफ़ यू अगर आपकी वीडियो पसंद आई है, इफ़ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल एंड शेयर दिस वीडियो टू अदर स्टूडेंट्स एंड अदर पीपल एज वेल। इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट वीडियो में आपसे दोबारा मुलाकात होगी। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।